What's up, guys? Welcome back. Hassan Broadcasting coming back to you guys again here today for yet another race. We are closing in on playoff time here. We're in the thick of things. So there's 4 races left? 23, 24, 25, 26. Yeah, 4 races left. Yeah, as you can see, 22 in. So this is our 23rd event here at Michigan. I believe this is the second Michigan event. It is. I know it is. I don't remember. It was either Truex or Chastain, both of which have 4 wins this season. Won this event earlier this year. Larson, the other one with 4. You guys can see Hamlin, Bell, and Byron all with 2 wins. Nobody with 3. Of course, Reddick, Logano. Then you look down the list pretty far to Keselowski, and a little bit further down, Bubba Wallace, all a win, all locked into the playoffs. So Bubba's 18th in points, but he's in. Keselowski's 15th in points. He's in with a win, obviously. Both of them are. 22 races in and 8 DNFs. Briscoe leads the series with 8 DNFs. Still pretty many. He hasn't DNF'd in quite a while, though, because he did have 8 of, 16. So now that it's 8 of 22, still not good at all. But you can see Larson, the only one in the top 20 with no DNFs. He's only, one of 2 guys in the whole series with no DNFs that's run every single race. Looking here at the playoff format, again, 4 races left. Wait, 3, 24, 25, 26. Sorry. Yes, 4 races left. And the playoff cut line, Bowman and Buescher are the first 2 out. You can see they're tied for 2002 standings. Of course, we're keeping track of the 2023 standings, which obviously they're not going to be at 3,000, 2,000 points. They're going to be at 400, 500 points. But so Buescher's actually ahead of Bowman in our standings by 8 or 9 points. And then he's pretty many points behind Suarez and Gibbs, but he's got 4 races to try and gain those points back. Let's see what happens. Yeah, as you can see, Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott, they've fallen down. They were 3rd and 4th in the standings for the longest time. Now they're 6th and 8th. Just looking to close out a top 10, try and get some playoff points if they can't get a win before we get into the playoffs. So we're going to go right into qualifying, where Truex and Larson have dominated poles this season. Hamlin beat them both that time. Larson's 6th, Truex 2nd. Kyle Busch up there again. I will warn you guys, this racing is very good. Some of the races this year have not been great, and some of them have been. Some of them are boring. You look at, Pocono, but you look at Michigan, Atlanta, some of these tracks, man, it is anything but boring. This is one of them. Very not boring race. Coming to the line to get the green. Hamlin, Truex, Busch, Bell, Byron, Larson gonna lead us to the green flag. Busch, again, has not won yet this season. You can see Hamlin, Byron, and Bell all with 2 wins right here inside the top 5. Truex going for his 5th win. He's been very quick this season. Hamlin jumping out to an early lead. We get a view of the whole pack. Somebody, looks like the 21 car already going to pit road. Oh, caution is out. Something happened that we didn't catch. I would assume it involves the 21. So a caution early here at Michigan. Oh, right here. Going in. I tried to catch it without full view. So going into this corner. Ooh, big impact. I'm not sure what happened there. Going into the corner, the 38 missed the corner. It looks like the 51 and 78 shot up, and then 51 into Ty Dillon and McLeod. Hard impact for the 51. Who's in the 51 this week? Is that Cody Ware? That is Cody Ware. A massive impact. Todd Gilliland, a lot of damage. And quite the way to start this one. Cody Ware It's been announced for Rick Ware Racing, Justin Haley, and Cole Custer. They're going to race full-time for the team next season. Rick Ware Racing chose not to sell either of its charters, but they did choose to put full-time drivers in both the 15 and the 51. You can see the 38 smoking bad entering pit road right there. I can only assume he's done. I can assume Cody Ware might be done, but maybe not. Maybe they can get the cars fixed. They're obviously not going to be competitive the rest of the day. It's also been announced Todd Gilliland will not be in that car next season. Zane Smith will be. Jumping from the trucks to the Cup Series, and we're going to go back to the front of this field. All right, green flag. Elliott somehow jumped all the way up to the third spot. So Elliott and Busch, two guys, the only two guys inside the top 10, unless Blaney is in the top 10 as well. Not sure. Those guys have not won yet. Elliott and Busch have been close, but they just haven't had a dominating performance. They've had second, third, fourth place runs. They've run inside the top 5, but they just have not won a race yet. So we will see if the 9 of Elliott or the 8 of Kyle Busch, if they can finally get a win. Elliott to the top side. Spectator mode again. Looks like single file restarts. Looks like it cleared them up a little bit. Not quite as crazy. Racing hard here at the front of this pack. That's how it's going to be all day. You can expect to see it. Elliott now to second over Byron. Byron back underneath him, though. Who's going to have the momentum down the straightaway? Door to door. Byron going to have the preferred line through turns 1 and 2. Hamlin also going to go to the bottom as they actually run up all the way on Kyle Busch. And now Busch is going to be on the outside. Byron looking for the lead. Going to slip a little bit. The 8 and the 9 trying to come back on the top side. Larson, Truex right there as well. You can see Blaney. 2x2 down the back straightaway. Blaney, Bell, Logano, Reddick all trying to get into this battle here. Byron to the lead. Elliott going to get to the bottom. Busch still up top. Truex and now Elliott underneath the 8. Hamlin and Truex now trying to get to Byron. Truex drives to the outside. Is something wrong with the A car? The A car lost a lot of momentum down the straightaway, and he's still falling back. I know mechanical failures is a thing on here, but we haven't seen it yet. Continuing to fall back. It's all the way back to 9th. He's not super slow. He's just falling back. Kind of quickly. Looks like he's still going, though. We haven't seen a mechanical failure yet this season. Lost a lot of time. Now he's back here. Blaney, Logano, Chastain, Suarez, Reddick. Around 10th. Ooh, that was close. The 1, the 99, teammates right there. The 12, I thought there was going to be contact or something between those guys. This is insane. Is there a single file towards the front of this pack here? Byron, Hamlin, Truex, Elliott, Larson trying to get away. Bell trying to hang on. Then you got Logano, Chastain. Kind of spread apart a little bit. Back to Reddick and Blaney. Not really sure what happened to Kyle Busch. He lost a lot of time down that one straightaway. I mean, he went from 3rd to about 10th. Now Hamlin and Byron racing for the lead here. Hamlin to the lead, gonna get clear. Byron back to the outside. Hamlin half undecided if he wants to clear him or not. Hamlin, Truex, Byron out front right now. Elliott, Larson side by side. Bell, and looks like Logano and Chastain have caught this group. A little bit further back, trying to get in this group, is the 12 of Blaney, and then Reddick and Busch have fallen back a little bit, back to Suarez and Wallace. Where is the 54 of Gibbs at? There he is, racing for about 20th. Bowman and Busch are right in front of him, though. They're not going to gain many points, as Suarez has leapfrogged Gibbs in the standings officially. He is ahead of Gibbs at this point. Gibbs is going to have to not let them finish very far in front of him, if they are to finish in front of him at all. Racing 3 wide. Larson, Byron, and Truex here at the front of the field. 3 wide for the lead, that was. Larson to the lead. Skyrockets out front. I can only imagine these guys are going to suck back up to him in the draft. 15 laps into this 40-lapper. Truex, Byron, Logano, Bell, Elliott, Hamlin, and Chastain racing hard. They're going to get back to single file for a few laps here. Truex all over that 5 car. Again, both of these guys have 4 wins on the season. Can they get 5 before the playoff starts? That would be a pretty dominant regular season performance by them, if they're able to do it. Now Byron rocketing back on the outside. Logano into the top 5 now. Looks like Busch and Reddick and all those guys have caught up to this group, which means 11 cars under a blanket here. That is a pretty cool view there from the back bumper. Bell gonna get underneath Truex here. You can hear that engine screaming. He's redlining at the end of these straightaways. 20 gonna get clear. Here comes the 5. Byron right there, then Elliott. So 3 Hendrick cars, 3 Gibbs cars inside the top 6 right now. So pretty dominant. This is a race between Hendricks and Gibbs with a couple Penske cars in the mix. Blaney and Logano. 2311 car with Reddick. Of course, RCR car there with Kyle Busch. Almost halfway through this thing. Look at this, 2x2x2. Larson, Bell, Elliott, Hamlin, Truex, Chastain now into the mix. Byron, Blaney, Busch have re-entered this conversation. Then you got Reddick back there, and then probably Logano, and that's top 11 right now, all under a blanket. Larson trying to get a gap on these guys. Just imagine, I don't think we've seen, well, we actually have seen a few times, guys racing up front, and then a wreck happens. A lot of the wrecks do seem to happen in the back part of the field. Elliott tries to join Larson and drive away. Looks like he's going to look underneath him and try and take the lead. Elliott has not won a race yet this season. He's got a good car today. Can he do it? Larson, Chastain looking for their 5th win. Hamlin going for his 3rd. Busch has not won yet this season. Truex going for his 5th. Byron going for his 3rd. Reddick and Logano going for their 2nd. Blaney going for his 1st. Elliott to the lead. Hamlin clear of Larson for 2nd. Larson, of course, back to 3rd. Chastain underneath him. And Busch, look 3 wide. Is he going to do it? Not quite. And you got Truex, Reddick, and Blaney, Byron. Hamlin all over the 9. Going to get underneath him. It's been a good race so far. 3 wide. Truex looked 3 wide. Didn't have the momentum to actually make it work. Elliott now losing quite a bit of momentum down the straightaway. Reddick and Truex. Truex checking up big time for the corner there. Elliott going to try and rock it back on the outside. Hamlin and Chastain now trying to drive away. Reddick all the way to 3rd. Elliott is clear. Truex going to get underneath him, though, before entering the corner. No, he's not. Did not make it happen. And now a lot more cars have just entered this battle. Keselowski, Suarez, look at this. Harvick, Bubba Wallace, Bowman, Buescher. They've brought the whole top 20 almost into this thing. Look at this. Chastain now fighting Hamlin for the lead. It's 3 wide there down the back straightaway with Harvick, Bowman, and Keselowski. This is an opportunity for Bowman or Buescher to try and get points on Gibbs. Suarez is right there. Every point matters. If they can get a few points on him, that's not going to hurt. Gibbs and Suarez, of course, just trying to maintain the point lead they have. It's been an incredible season for them. They've fallen off a little bit the last couple weeks. Of course, they spent a lot of this season inside the top 10. Of course, no wins by either, so they're not locked in. But they are right there in the points battle and definitely going to be a threat to try and make the playoffs. Right now, Suarez and Gibbs are in. We'll see if they can maintain it, or if we don't have a new winner. Potentially Allmendinger or somebody. Busch into Reddick. Reddick way up the track. Going to lose spots to Logano, Truex. As Chastain continues to lead. Reddick lost a few spots right there. Busch got into him going into that corner. Chastain, Elliott, Hamlin. The top 3. Larson back to 4th. And then I think it's Truex. No, it's Busch, Logano, Truex. 26 laps into this thing. 15 to go. Caution is out. I was going to say pit stops, but caution is out. Yes. Who is smashed up? Oh, we've got a massive... Look at the 21 car. It has been an abysmal year, as it's been announced. Matty Benedetto is coming back to race in that car next season, the 21. This is a big hit, I'm afraid. They're already wrecking up here. Ooh, Wallace is in it. Well, he's in. So is Keselowski. Cindric. Oh, this is right around. I hope there's nobody that's in the playoffs or, those guys we just talked about. Right there's Suarez. Right there's Bowman. Right here's Buescher. Oh, Buescher turned. Oh, Buescher is in it. Buescher was kind of the cause of that. Does he get hit? Is Gibbs in it? Down the straightaway, 3 wide. Buescher turned. Oh, more cars. Amarola into this thing. Ty Dillon, McLeod. Chris Buescher turned his owner and teammate, the 6. I'm curious to know, is Gibbs in it? Looks like he made it through. It's pretty close there. Almost ran into the 17. He's going to make it through. And Suarez and Bowman are going to make it through. But Buescher, not good for the 17. Going to lose quite a few spots here. That money's still 17th. They're still scoring him. Gibbs up to 14th. Bowman right there. Not good for the 17 of Buescher, but looks like he's actually going to be fine. So this playoff fight is going to continue. Pit stops, I assume they already happened. So let's go to the 1 car of Chastain. Can he pick up his 5th win? We're going to have 11 to go as we get the green flag here. The 1 car of Chastain, the 11. The 8 of Busch. The 22 of Logano. This has shaped the front of the field up a little differently. Reddick, Blaney, Bell. Where's the 9? 16th. Something happened. I don't know if he pitted or what. Chances of winning could have just gone out the window as he's stuck behind the 78. Is now racing hard for the lead here. The 11 and the 1. Kyle Busch on the outside here. Logano. And there you got Reddick. Can Blaney get his first win of the season? Haven't had a new winner in a while. Can Logano try and get his 2nd win of the season? That will be big for him as he's fighting to try and be inside the top 10 in points. Wide. Corner by the 1. No caution. Pitting. All those guys pitted, so they didn't pit under caution, and the 1 doesn't pit. Those guys had the opportunity, so here's where the 9 and the 19 were smart. They came down pit road. I assume they're good to go. The 5 as well. I'm not sure if the 1's going to pit this lap or if, heck, you could have this thing in the bank. Everyone else came down pit road. Joey Logano, all of them. Horrible calls by the crew chief, and this is going to change the outcome of this race for sure. Is Chastain going to win, or is he going to pit here? He's got a 2.7 second lead. And now he comes down pit road. And now the 9 takes the lead. And he wrecks going on to pit road. The 1 car wrecks. Slams the pit wall. Still no caution. And he's done. You saw the damage to the front of that car. As these guys come out of pit road, they're going to be a lap down. I doubt Elliott, Truex, or Larson's going to have to pit here. We saw Elliott and Truex racing late for the lead at, what was it, Kansas, I think? Or maybe it wasn't Kansas. It was one of the 1.5 miles. Elliott got passed on the last lap by Truex. Thought Elliott could have won it, but didn't. Here he is in another position. Can Truex do it again? Steal it from Elliott. 7 to go. Larson's right there as well. Larson's fell back a little bit. He's stuck behind the 4. Is the 4 racing for position? No. So these guys are on fresh tires. Yeah, the 1 car is done. You can see Wallace, Dillon, Jones, Burton, Gill, and Ware. They're all done. Let's watch this playoff battle here. Where are these guys? Bowman and Gibbs, 16th and 17th. Buescher is 22nd. Suarez, 27th. He was one of those guys that pitted. So after a good day running inside the top 10, could finish the worst of those 4 guys going for 2 spots. Good thing he's one of those guys with a points gap. Elliott leads with 6 to go. Truex all over him. Lap cars is 17 in front of him. Is Elliott finally going to get in victory lane, or is Truex going to get a dominant 6th win of the year? Elliott put a small gap on the 19. Can he put the 17 in between them? There's more lap traffic ahead that can help or hurt Elliott, as they have pulled off from Larson, who is stuck behind the 4, who just came out of pit road. So Larson off the pace a little bit. 5 to go, coming to 4 to go. This is an opportunity for Elliott to get by Buescher as they come up on the 14 of Briscoe as well. Elliott not going to be able to do it. The 19 going to get right to his bumper. Elliott needs to try and get by these two and put them between him and Truex. Truex going to drive to his outside. So now that the lap cars are going to race in front of him, the 19-2 is outside. Not going to get there. Is going to get there. 3 wide, 2 wide. All right, he's clear. Now the 9 to the outside of Buescher. Going to split the middle. All right, now he's underneath the 14. Truex going to get to the outside of Buescher. This is going to bring Larson right back into this thing. Here comes another lap car, Michael McDowell, coming to 3 to go. Elliott's in a pretty good position here. Truex is boxed in between the 14 and the 17. And Elliott, he's going to be able to get by all the lap traffic here, I believe. He's going to send it in, get underneath McDowell. Now, can he get clear on exit? Yes, he's clear. No, he's not. Yes, he is. Barely. He's clear. Now he's got 3 lap cars, all under a blanket, but all between him, Truex, and Larson. So now he's clear. He needs to drive away. Coming to 2 to go. The 19 and the 5 now. Making an effort all the way on the bottom. Got by the 14. Now they're trying to get by Buescher and McDowell. 2 to go. Elliott is clear. He needs to drive away. Truex and Larson. Massive run down the straightaway. Going to get door to door with Buescher, and they're probably going to get clear. Maybe. Buescher rocketing on that outside. Truex not going to get clear of Buescher the way Elliott was able to. So now it's just 1 lap car. Chris Buescher in between this lead battle. Truex underneath the 17. Buescher way high. Truex way high. They're all checking up. Larson by Truex. And is the caution out? No, Elliott comes down pit road. So does Larson. Come into the white flag and they pit. Where's the 19 at? The 19 is still out there. What the heck? Is Noah Gragson in position to win this race? He's second if Truex pits here. Man, would that throw the playoff picture for a loop. Where's the 42 at? He's right here. We'll see if he or the 19 pits. Truex is not going to pit. Coming to the line, and Truex is going to get his 6th win of the season. Talk about a chaotic finish. Gragson, is he going to get second? He's going to get second. Elliott and Larson, 3rd and 4th. Good points days, but that's not what the 9 was looking for. He needed a win. Wanted a win. Didn't get it. And I believe he's going to finish a lot worse than 3rd and 4th. He's going to drop pretty far. No, they are going to get 3rd and 4th. So everyone else is still behind him. This playoff picture, Bowman is 11th. Gibbs 12th. Buescher 19th. Suarez 26th. The big loser here is the 99. And that is going to do it. Truex. Dominating season. That's like his 3rd win in the last 5 races or 6 races. Like, he's on fire right now. And Truex wins another. Bristol, as we know, Bristol was an absolute wreck fest the last time we went here. I hope it won't be this time, but I doubt anything's going to change. So that one, Elliott did finish 2nd in that one. I know that. He was very close to getting that win. I forget who did win it. I think it was the 1. I think Chastain won it. but it was a mess. Absolute wreck fest. But, yeah, that's going to do it. Truex. Oh, did I say 6th win? Sorry, 5th win on the season. I'm getting ahead of myself. Truex got his 5th win on the season. And now we have 3 races to go before the playoffs. See you guys at Bristol, and then we got Darlington. At 24, 25, 26. Yeah. So we got Richmond, Darlington, and Bristol. And then New Hampshire is the first playoff race. We have New Hampshire, Dover, cut off is Kansas. Then we have Daga, Charlotte, cut off is Martinsville. Atlanta, Rockingham, cut off is Phoenix. Then Homestead, the championship race. We are getting there. See you guys at the Wreckfest.